The MPC XL is here.
Wow, this is huge. Oh.
The flagship of all MPC standalones. The most powerful studio centerpiece for sampling and sequencing.
Woo. Woo.
Delivering unmatched technology and speed.
Woo. Oh my gosh. That screen is big. That's a big screen.
With a powerful 8-core processor, 16 gigs of RAM.
Ooh. This is good. This is dope.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, and a SATA Bay 2.5-inch expandable drive bay option for even more storage, a new design and hardware control layout, a vibrant 10-inch multi-touch display, 16 ultra-responsive MPC e-pads with 3D sensing technology, 16-step buttons for sequencing and performance, 16 assignable Q-Link controls with an OLED visual feedback, an assignable touch strip controller, metering LEDs, input and output, volume control knobs. There's these advanced function surface control buttons for fast one-to-one parameter selection with 98 dedicated controls, a USB select button to sample high-quality audio directly from your computer, dedicated sample buttons for stems and chopping, dedicated arrange mode, and clip matrix buttons, dedicated channel strip section for streamlined production. It comes with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity for downloading content and pairing wireless devices. The XL has some powerful in and outs. On the back, we have a USB-C port for transferring up to 24 channels of audio, 32 bidirectional MIDI channels. It's smart device supported, so you can do USB-C sampling using your iPhone, your iPad, and it's Android supported. There's 2 USB-C-A ports in the back, 1 in the front, 16 CV gates, 1/8 8 stereo, 2 MIDI ins and 4 MIDI outs, 8 1/4-inch jack outputs, 2 combo jack, XLR line inputs with phantom power, and 2 RCA inputs. In the front, we have an SD card slot, USB-C-A port, and 2 1/4-inch instrument inputs, 2 headphone inputs, as well as your master mix knob and your headphone volume knob. The new MPC XL comes with the new 3.7 workflow features and 40 gigabytes of pre-installed content. Features like the clip launch matrix, high quality time stretching, pro stem separation, pro reverb, pro EQ, and utilities. The 3.7 OS enhances the MPC e-pads even further with the new quadrant sample assignments, pad layout presets. You can load up to 32 plug-in instruments and 16 audio tracks, and supports up to 256 voices, making this the most powerful MPC out to date. Special thank you to Akai for sending me this MPC XL. Although they did send me this ahead of time, they're not paying me to make this video, and they're not seeing this video before it drops. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about it. One, the price is $28.99, which is a lot of money. So I don't think this MPC is for everybody, but I do think it's for people that have already used the MPC X. They're looking to upgrade to something that's faster and more reliable. Someone that's a super producer that's looking to have everything, a workstation on their desk and not fully rely on their computer. But I do believe if you have used the MPC X, this is a huge upgrade because it's way faster with the processor and the new software, the USB-C port, and ultimately these new buttons allow a faster workflow. I was able to make 4 beats in a row last night. I'm pretty much halfway through a beat tape. I'm gonna drop a rough draft of it in my Patreon before it's fully released. But I was able to vibe out last night, sit here, watch some TV, and knock out some beats, have some fun without any interruptions, no hiccups, and not needing to use my computer at all. I do like the new layout. I like these sample buttons. I like that we have a save button, small things like the mute and solo button here. I personally probably won't use the step sequencing button for step sequencing, but for the secondary features like next sequence or being able to easily select a track. I love that you can actually go to an individual chop and activate the MPE effect. And there's so many different effects you can choose from to make just one chop uniquely yours. And ultimately how I'm using the MPC XL is in a hybrid situation. I use the best of both worlds. I love old school and new school. I'm using my ASR10 to feed my samples through there to either beef it up, pitch it up, because the ASR10 has a certain unique sound and sonics, but the workflow is trash. It is super slow to chop up a sample and to just make a beat. But if I put the sample through the MPC, not only do I have the ability to chop it up really fast and make a beat really fast, but I have stem separation, time stretching, I can mix, add effects, and do it within minutes. So do I feel like this is worth upgrading, especially if you already have an X? Yes. If you're new to music production, you won't go wrong investing into this MPC. But what makes this MPC super unique is that you have all of the features and functions of the software as a hardware feature. So you're not needing to menu dive and touch the screen so much, because all of the MPC standalones, whether it's the MPC Live 3, the One Plus, the Key 37, they all use MPC 3 software, but the hardware layout is completely different on each device. So if you're someone that values not having to menu dive and have to touch the screen so much and figure out how to get to a certain function, the button is right here. In fact, there's even 2 shift buttons now. A track edit button, sample edit, chop, stem. It's so many different buttons that allow you to get straight to the point, allowing this MPC workflow to be super seamless. I will have to say I'm not the biggest fan of the black and the gray. I do wish it was just all gray. And the pads are a little bit smaller or thinner than MPC X. But I do like the new technology. You're able to actually go inside of each individual pad and customize the 4 quadrants, add layers, and overall the pads do feel really good. That being said, I'm gonna be dropping some beat tapes on the new MPC XL. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because we're gonna be cooking up. And what are your thoughts on the new MPC XL? Do you have an MPC? Have you been thinking about getting one? Or have you been thinking about getting one of the latest ones? If you do have an MPC, or you do decide to upgrade, and you wanna wrap your head around the entire MPC workflow, I got you. Head over to noquantize.com and check out the MPC 3 Masterclass. It's great for beginners and all MPC users using the latest 3.0 software. So this is good for MPC X, XL, Live, Live 2, the One Plus, Key 36, 61. I got you. And shout out to my Patreon. Until next time, peace.